Cool. Now what I can do, I will go to my D drive and I will start my Jupyter notebook. It's JUPYT here, Jupyter notebook. And do let me know, guys, are you able to see my Jupyter notebook? Instance should get started here. If not, then I can go there and I can paste it here. Yeah. So in last class, what we were discussing something like MLD 24 December, and we were discussing something basic of Python. What was this? Uh, okay, rules to define the identify. These other things has been done, right? In previous classes. And what was this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Up to shift operator, sir.
Up to shift operator we did. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Are you guys doing practice?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, we'll take a one session from you guys. Okay. Can anyone tell me, okay, if you guys are doing the practice, let me take a one quick test. Can anyone tell me what will be the right shift if I'm going to do right shift by 2? Sorry, left shift by 2. What will happen? Quick. You can use your pen and notebook. Are you guys trying or? Mhm.
64, sir.
64. Yes, 64. So you did by pen and notebook or what? By program?
And then notebooks.
Oh, nice, nice, very good. What about Rupa? Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. No worries. So, so- and now we can start a new notebook here. We'll start a new notebook instance. Create a new notebook. A name I would like to give it as untitled. Okay, this is untitled, right? Notebook created easy. And today is 22. Untitled, untitled. Select your face. Just wait. Untitled one is something different. Close this. Okay, so today we can start the operator. And we had discussed about the operator as well, right? Can anyone recall that?
Arithmetic operator. You are telling about operators, sir.
Yes, yes. Arithmetic
Yeah,
operator,
correct.
relationship operator, logical operator, bitwise operator. These are the things
Yes,
we,
sir.
we discussed, right? So everyone
Yes,
having
sir.
their notes, right? Whatever we were writing here, I was writing here, everything is with you. All the notes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
cool.
Sir.
That's cool. That makes sense. Make the note ready because it will be helpful for your interview.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, cool. Shift operator we have seen. Now we are going to discuss something different. Okay. Now let me discuss on these things. Okay, just a minute, let me find it out where I can start. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss about another topic which is called input and output statement. So I can rename it. Can I rename this? Input and output, and title is something empty, and I can rename this. Rename input output IP OP. Okay, I will leave this name here, and I will to replace this page. I will open this page, close everything remaining. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to discuss input and output statement in cell type, markdown, and here everyone knows what is markdown does, right? I'm going to discuss this input and output. So basically input and output is what, if you want to take some input from the user and you want to process that things, we are going to use the input. Let's suppose I am going to create, I want to add two number, 2 plus 2. So what it will give the result? It will give the result 4. But what will happen if someone want to add 5 and 3? So again, you have to call the programmer, and programmer will, you can tell to programmer, hey, programmer, fit this number and add it up. Is it a good programming practice, or we should give the complete control to the user and user can do that whatever they want to do? So in order to do these things, we are going to discuss about the another function which is called input function. So how the input function is does input function, how the input function is getting work? Cell type markdown. So input function, we are going to discuss input function. So what is the input function does? Input function can be used to read the data directly in our requirement format, and we are not required to perform the typecasting. Means what I'm trying to say, just try to understand. Let's suppose, I am going to write here input, enter a number, enter a number. Sorry, you can pass in the font string. Enter a number. If I'm passing this and whatever things user is passing, I'm going to store in one variable A. Similarly, I'm going to take another number which is called B, and again I am going to ask with the user, enter another number. Enter a number, enter second number. I'm going to ask enter second number. Second number. And here I'm going to ask enter first number. Okay. So now if I'll execute this, what will happen? Just try to see. See, it is asking for enter first number. I'm going to ask first number as 3. If I'm asking like, if it is asking enter second number, see, it is asking for second number, it's waiting for my response. I'm passing here 7 and enter. Now if I'll print A, it will give you 3. Now if I'll print B, so whatever you passed, it got passed here, 7. So enter print B. I'm going to pass print B is equal to 7. That's fine. Now, see, if I'm checking type of A, what it is returning? It is returning string class, but we pass the data in form of number, integer type. So very good catch, very important catch is here. Whenever you are passing something from the input function, it always return the data in form of string. So very important GTR. GTR means good to remember. Okay. So cell type markdown note. Very important note. Input function. Input function. Input function. FUNC function will always return or will always return the data, store the data in form of string. If we have, if we want to perform some mathematical operation, then it is the responsibility of the programmer to convert in the appropriate type. Okay, this is the programmer responsibility. Let's suppose if I want to add a plus b, it is giving 37. Can anyone explain me why? Because we passed a and because we passed b, and in case of plus, it is using string concatenation, just like this. Let's suppose my first name. I'm going to ask the first name, first, first underscore name, and here I'm going to pass Rajesh. Okay, and similarly I'm going to write second last name. Okay, last underscore name, and I'm going to store value like THAKUR. And if I'm going to write here first name, okay, spelling mistake, leave that. Last name, and you can see it got concatenated. Similar thing happened here as well. You pass first number 3 and 7. It got stored inside of A and B. And if you are doing A plus B, then it's just concatenating as a string. It's not adding the number. So in order to avoid this problem, what you can do, are you able to understand the problem, guys?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So what we can do, either we can do like this, a, and you can convert this integer into integer. A equal to int a. So you can store like this. So what we are doing here. Can anyone tell me what we are doing? It is known as typecasting. We are converting string type of data into integer type of data. Now if I'll add, then I'm getting the correct result. This is the one choice you can do, or else if you want to reduce the number of line of coding, you can do in that way as well. So whatever input function will give, you are going to convert into int, and you can store here as well. Okay, you can do like this. Similarly, I want to do these things for the b as well. So for b variable, I'm going to do these things, and I'm going to write here this time 4 and this time 5, and I'm going to write a plus b, and it should give me what? It should give me 9. So did you understood, guys? So see, there is a problem. Again, it's a problem. Let's suppose if I'll execute this, and if someone is passing 4.5, 4.6, okay, it giving me error because 4.6 is a string. Can you see this? This is a string, and you cannot convert this decimal value into string. That in typecasting we have seen, right? So I will show you how to resolve this problem, this kind of problem. Did you guys understood what is the problem in this doing this thing? You can easily convert if someone is passing integer, but what will happen if someone is passing in form of decimal, right? So that for that reason, we are going to discuss another function which is called eval. Okay, we'll discuss it later on. Okay. Okay. So now what we can do. Okay. So any question so far? Any type of question?
No, sir.
Cool.
No, sir.
Mhm. 12. Now, okay. So can anyone write a program? I'll give you one question. Just see. Sit with your laptop, not with your mobile. You have to work cell type markdown. And here I'm gonna pass. Write a program to read two numbers from the keyboard and print the sum. Very easy. Do it. I already done it, I think. Okay, I will do one thing. I will ask another question. Leave it. This question I already did it. This question I talk on this, I did it. So now write a program to read the employee data from the keyboard and print the data. Means what are the employee data you have to take? First name. So you can take employee data. So what are the information you can take? First, employee ID, EMP ID. Second, employee name, EMP name. Third, employee designation, DEGI, designation DEGIGNATION designation, and designation and address. That's all. And salary also you can ask. Salary is not good to ask with anyone. Okay. So these are the things you have to collect the information from the keyboard and print it out. Very simple program. Please do it. I'll give you 3 minutes of time. Just do it now and send me the code. And do let me know, are you guys doing or not? Otherwise, I will wait unnecessarily. Are you guys doing? Hello? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
After a long time, you are asking, yes, sir. You are saying, yes. Okay, anyways. Are you guys doing these things? Write a program to read the employee data from the keyboard and print that data. You have to take these things from the keyboard. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Just inform that you are trying, that's all. It's very simple. Done? Okay. Fine. I will go ahead then. You are not saying something. Okay. Now, next function I'm going to discuss about eval. I was talking about eval. So what I can do, I'm going to write eval, and eval function, what it will do, eval function take a string and evaluate the result. Okay. So it will do like this. So what I was trying to say, if someone is saying like, let's suppose I am going to write add, let's suppose I'm going to write eval, and here I'm going to write a expression 10 plus 2 divided by 3. If I'm doing this thing, and if I will get argument must be okay. Okay, it should be in form of string. Sorry. Eval function will always take the data in form of string. If you do this, and if I will go to the print a value, I will get 10.666. So what it does, it is taking the expression in form of string and it doing all those things. You can use these things in that way as well. Let's suppose I want to do like input. Am I audible or not? No one is responding.
Oh,
Hmm. Cool. I'm going to take input from the user, and here I'm passing like enter your expression, and this I will convert in form of eval. Okay, eval, so that what it will do, whatever expression user is passing. So I'm writing here now. I'm passing the expression 13 plus 2, 15 divided by 6 or 6. Now, if I'll do these things, if I'll print it out here, A, and I'm getting result 13.3. Okay. So did you understood the eval benefit? What eval does? It's taking in form of all the things. So similarly, if you want to do another thing like, let's suppose I'm going to try it A, and here I'm gonna write B. Here I'm going to write B, and here I'm passing 10.4, and here I'm passing 2. And if I will do now A plus B, see the magic. And now you are able to add. But initially, when you were passing the float value, it was not able to do these things. Does it make sense, guys? How it is getting
yes,
help?
sir.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Thank you for responding. Now we are going to discuss eval. We also understood. Okay. Now I'm going to discuss about output statement. Okay. So let's understand input statement. You guys understood. Now we are going to discuss about another topic which is called output statement. Output statement. An output statement is basically nothing but we can use the print function to display the output. You can use the print statement. You can use the print statement to display the output. And let's suppose if you want to print string, okay, so what you can do, let's suppose I am going to write print hello Divya. If I'm writing here hello Divya, okay, hello Divya. Similarly, if I want to write, we can use the escape character as well. Hello print hello Divya, Divya slash n hello Rupa. Hello Rupa. Okay. Now if I print C, can you see this? Hello Divya, hello Rupa, hello Divya is the first line due to this first line is coming. Similarly, if you want to do like this, let's suppose if you're writing print hello, hello, you want to write 10 times. If you want to write hello, hello, 10 times. So what you can do, a stray of 10, you can do like this. Can you see this? Hello, hello got printed into 10 times. Similarly, if you
Yes,
want
sir.
to do concatenation, you can do, I already explained this part. Let's suppose if you want to concatenate two string, which is hello plus world. Okay, WRLD. And if I'll do this, I can see you are getting your result. If you want one space, what you have to do? Just put a space here, and you can see hello world program got printed. Okay, cool, cool. Now, hmm, now let's see. There is a one more thing. Let's suppose there is a variable called name. I'm going to create one variable, and here I'm going to define Rupa. Or else I can take a input function and a name. Please provide your name. Please provide. Please provide your name, and it will take the name here. And here I'm going to pass print and hello, and I am going to, okay, I will use the app string. App string is basically using the variable in form of string, in the string, in between of string, and here I am going to pass name. That's all. And now if I'll pass here, see Rupa. If I'm passing Rupa, name error. Okay, okay, I didn't write f, no. So that's what this is. Where I'm passing here now Rupa and name error. Print. Okay, I write here print. And I'm going to pass Rupa. And can you see this? Hello Rupa, it came. Similarly, if I'll execute once again, Divya, if I'll do Divya, and I'm getting result hello Divya. If I'm going to execute like whoever passing the name, like Rajesh, okay, and if I'll execute this, I'm getting the result hello Rajesh. Are you getting my point? How we are going to use these things input function?
Yes,
Hmm.
sir.
Cool. That makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you. Now, this is the different way to get the output. Now we are going to discuss another thing which is called flow control. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about another thing which is called flow control. Cell type markdown, and I will flow control, right? So what I can do, flow control. So flow control. If flow control describe the order in which a statement will be executed in the runtime. So in which order you want to execute your program, that is getting defined inside of flow control. Okay. So control flow is of three types. Flow is of three types. A number of the conditional statement. Number B, transfer statement. Number C, iterative statement. Iterative statement. Okay, iterative statement. Just a minute. First, just allow me 2 minutes. This first. Yes. Many laptops are here. Okay. This is much better. Okay. So iterative statement. So in case of conditional statement, what are the things will come? In case of conditional statement,
If else,
yes, if, elif, if, elif,
if else, if.
no, here else part is not there, if, and if, elif, else. These are the things we are going to learn in case of conditional statement. Similarly, transfer statement, what are the things we are going to cover? In case of transfer statement, we are going to cover break, we are going to cover continue, and third, we are going to cover pass. And in case of iterative statement, what are the things we are going to cover? In case of iterative statement, we are going to cover for and while. Okay. So these are the things we are going to cover in case of why it is like this. Okay, just a minute. So I will do here star. Here also I can do star. And here also I can do star. That's all. Now if I do, that's we are getting the point. Okay. So now let's understand one by one. Okay. First we are going to discuss about conditional operator. So let me do kernel cell type as a markdown here. Here I'm gonna pass number one. We are going to discuss as a conditional operator. Conditional statement or conditional statement, sorry. Conditional statements. So first we are going to discuss about if. So if condition statement, how it is getting worked, just try to understand. If condition statement, we are going to write a multiple condition, and based on the condition, we are going to take action. Let's suppose if I'm going to write name is equal to input, I'm going to take the user input like enter your name, enter your name, and I will check if name equal to Divya, or name equal to Rupa. So I will give the I will pass the message called I'll pass the message print called welcome student, welcome students, students, students. Else I will print, else I will print, I will print welcome, welcome name. Okay, so I can use the f string here, and here I can pass welcome name. And if I'll execute this, I'm passing Rupa and I'm giving welcome Rupa. But let's suppose if I'm passing another name, Rajesh, and I'm getting welcome Rajesh. So see, why welcome Rupa? 1 minute. ROOPA. If I'll execute welcome student. Can you see this? If I'm passing Rupa name, it is passing the message like students. Okay. But if we are passing something out of the Divya and Rupa, it will give return welcome their name. Are you getting my point? So this is the conditional statement we have given here. Let's suppose I'm going to pass Rajesh. If I'll execute this, I'm getting the result like this one. Okay, cool. So here also you can do one thing. You can write like this slash and so now the things will be a new line. Can you see this? Enter your name. It is creating the text box in the new line. And here I'm going to pass Rajesh and I'm getting result welcome Rajesh. Okay. So this is the conditional operator. Okay. If else. Now there is another conditional operator. Second conditional operator is if else we discuss. Now we are going to discuss another conditional operator, which is called if else elif. Okay. Sorry. Mm. If elif else. Okay. Now, so based on the condition, see, if elif condition where we can use if elif condition will be used if you want to check multiple condition based on the condition what condition will get done we don't know. So if you want to check the multiple condition then we can use the if and if. So what I wanted to say just try to understand. So I am trying to check enter. Let's suppose I'm going to give the brand input is equal to enter your favorite brand name and I am going to pass f enter your favorite brand name and here enter your favorite 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 brand name and I will take these things and if brand is equal to if brand is equal to just suppose I am passing here RC. Okay, RC. So I'm going to give this print it is child brand. Print it is children brand. It is children brand. Children brand. Okay. Similarly, I want to check Elif. What condition will match? I don't know. Brand equal to KF. KF and I can print the message. It is so I'm going to write print. It is adult brand. It is adult brand. Okay, fine. And I okay. And now else if none of the condition will get matched, I'm going to write else condition here. It is default brand or it is general brand. Print it is general brand. Okay, now if I'll execute this once again, let me execute this. Why it is not getting print? Not okay. One cell is running kernel interrupt. Now if I'll execute this and now it is asking I'm passing here KF. So it is adult brand. Can you see this KF I pass? It is adult brand. But let's suppose if I'll pass something Dominoes. If I'm passing Dominoes, it is saying it is general brand. Okay. Are you able to understand how to use if else?
Sure.
Cool. That makes sense. Now I want to give you one question, guys. Please try to do this. So I will give you one question. Let's see how many you guys can do. See, writing a code is very important. Write a program. No need to learn. You have to understand. Write a program to find biggest of the given two numbers. Biggest BIGST, biggest of given two number, of given two number. Okay, two number you have to take with the user, and you have to check whether this number is, which number is big. Either first number is big or second number. Just do it now. Okay, I'll give using the, I think everyone can understand what to do, right? Hmm. I'm taking 5 minutes. Just try to do it now. Do let me know if you guys done.
Yes, sir.
Done? Please do send your code over the chat. Once sent, do let me know. Done? Hey, done? Yeah. Okay. So you are No, if so, this is okay. Let me run this code. So what I was saying, this program is okay, fine. I will do again. The problem is you are taking in form of in string, right? Input will always take a string value. So what you can do, you can use the eval.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here is the problem because input always return in form of a string. And now if I'll execute name error, again you did a problem. Here we have to make a, you didn't run this code, is it? What happened?
No, sir, I didn't run to.
And this print as well, there is a problem. Print you should write inside it like this. And is it a copy pasted code?
Sir,
Huh?
sir, I have typed it.
You did a copy paste, right?
Sir,
I understood. I understood. And I can completely see these things. With the coding itself, I can tell you who did the practice and who did it. So I'm going to write print. Here I can write
oh, sir, in C++, we used to write like this.
first number
Up to this end.
is bigger, or I can write else condition. Second number is bigger. Print second number is bigger. SECUND second number is bigger. Yeah, that's all. I'll execute 4 and I'm going to, and it's saying first number is bigger. Okay, now can you do the same thing for the 3 number? It's for the 2 number. Now same thing you have to do for the 3 number. How we can do? Hmm. Okay.
In else statement, sir.
Yeah, just do it quickly, quickly. This is the very important because if you miss here, you will not learn anything. From here, the foundation will get started and rest will come. Same, take a 3 number and compare. And don't do Google, just do by yourself. Here we do the comparison for the three numbers. It is very simple. What you can do, I'm just doing the copy paste of few lines. And here I am going to pass, I am going to write another thing. C is equal to, we have input, enter the third number. Okay, enter the third number, D R3 RD, third number. And I will do one thing. If if A is greater than C, and A greater than B, then it's mean like A is the bigger, print A is the bigger one. Yeah, means I can write a message number F string, and here I can write number like A is bigger in all. Okay, similarly, elif elif, and here I'm going to write another condition. And do here I'm going to write B. If B is greater than C, means what will happen? Print F string B is greater, bigger number. Okay, bigger number. Okay, and I made one mistake here. Yeah, that's all. Else I'm going to write else C is the bigger number. Print C is the bigger number. Are you making my sense what I did here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And where is Rupa? She left.
No,
No, she is there.
she was there at that time. No,
Okay. So if I'm executing 1, 2, 3, and you can see C is the bigger number, means 3 is the bigger number. Similarly, if I'm passing here 2, 4, 1, what did it say? Print. Okay, PRA, spelling mistake. If I'm passing here 1, if I'm passing here 4, 9, and here I'm passing third is 1. So it's saying 9 is the bigger one. Did you understood if condition?
yes, sir.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Now I'm giving one question. Let's see how many of you can do. It's in your homework. This will be your homework. And don't use Google, please. Avoid it. Google you can do when you will get a professional, not now.
Not sir.
One, write a program to check whether the given number is even or odd. Second program, write a program. So second number will be write a program to check whether number is in between 1 and 100, 1 and 100. So you have to check, you have to take a number with the user, and you have to check whether this number is fall between 1 and 100 or not. If it is fall, then tell that to the user, yes, this number fall between 1 to 100. If it not fall, then just tell the user the number didn't fall inside of this column or whatever it is. Did you understood what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I am thinking like you can do. Now, second control flow I am going to discuss. Now we are going to discuss second control statement, cell type, markdown, iterative statement. Iterative statements. Okay. And inside of iterative statement, so what is mean if we want to execute a group of statement multiple time, then we should go for the iterative statement, and Python support two type of iterative statement, which is called if and sorry, for and while. So yeah, this is that definition what I was trying to say to explain you, for loop and while loop. Now we are going to discuss about for loop. So number one, for loop. I'm going to make a cell type as markdown, and here I'm going to define cell type is equal to first one I'm going to discuss first part, which is called for loop, and here I'm going to write if we want to execute same action, let's suppose what I wanted to say, if we want to execute same action for every element present in the same some sequence, it may be string or collection, then we should go for a loop. Okay, then we should go for the loop. So syntax for the for loop. So what is the syntax? Syntax is quite simple. syntax. Syntax means formula. syntax. Okay. So here is the syntax. Syntax we can use for x in sequence. You can pass the sequence and you can get the body. This is the formula. This is the syntax to write the formula. Okay. Now what I can do, I will show you. So let's suppose I'm going to write a string. One name is Khushbu. Let's suppose I'm going to write name Khushbu and I want to print each character. So what I can do, for I in S, I in S. I'm passing this thing and here I'm going to print I. Okay. Now you can see each character got printed. Khushbu, Khushbu, Khushbu. Okay. Khushb. Okay. Spelling mistake is Khushbu. Should be H here. So now I'm getting these things. Now one thing you have, okay. So let's suppose I am putting one condition from the Khushbu. From the Khushbu, you have to print all the character except vowels. Can you guys do? Can you please help me how to do? So I need the output in this format. I need output K H U is the not a U is a vowel number vowel. So I have to leave that S H P. That's all. I want to print these things. Are you able to do this? Simple. What we can do, we can apply the if condition here. If I in, and here you can write your vowel A, comma, E, comma, I, comma,
O,
O, comma, U. Okay. So if I in this, then I will do one thing. If I not in, sorry, I will do I not in. Then only I should print this. Otherwise, I don't want to print. What happened? Okay, here I made a full stop instead of comma. My bad. But it's good. Still this problem. If I what okay, here is the problem. I missed the colon. And if I execute, can you see this? It got printed only KHSHD. It didn't print vowel, right? Okay. So did you understood? See, it's a combination of iterative statement and conditional statement. Example. Hmm. Now there is a one more thing. Let me show you one thing. One more thing. So so let's suppose if I am going to write if I'm going to use the for I in range function is basically let's suppose we are going to define let's suppose we are going to define range of 10. It will give you range will start from 0 and it will at 10. Let's suppose if I'm passing first argument as inside of range, control A, control C, and if I'm doing these things here, here, and now if I'll do C, range will start from 2 and 10. Third argument I want to pass here, 2. So now what is the benefit? Just try to understand. And here I can do one thing. If I will do print I am able to print 0 to 9 because I passed 10 and 10 number will get printed from 0 till 9 it become 10. Let's suppose let's suppose I get the range here 2 starts from 2. Now you can see I got printed from the 2 not from the 0. So you can give the starting point as well. Third is that you can also give one thing interval. Interval in the sense of let's suppose if right now it getting interval is 1 1 1. Okay. So if you can give the 2, that is also possible. You can see it started with 2 and then it left 3, then it again printed 4, then again left 1. So 1 number is getting left and it is getting printed. So this is called skip argument in case of range function. Does it understood? Did you understood what I said and what it does?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Now another topic, another thing in this iterative statement is while loop. So I'm going to make it here while loop, WHILE, while loop. Okay. So how the while loop is getting work? If we want to represent a group of statement, a group of statements iteratively, iteratively until some condition, until some condition false, FLSC false, then we should SHULD go for while statement. Okay, that's all. Now let's understand syntax of while loop. SY syntax for while loop. Okay. So syntax is while WHILE while, and here I'm gonna put the condition and body. The body will be like this. P-O-D-Y. So this is the syntax for while loop, and now let me execute this. Let's suppose I am going to initialize my variable x is equal to 1, and here I'm gonna write while x is less than equal to 10. X is less than equal to 10. X is, and here I'm going to write print x, and again I can do one more thing, and here I'm going to increase x plus equal to 1. 1 value I'm going to increase, and if you can see, this thing is getting happen. Let's suppose if I'm not going to give this line, if I'm going to remove this line, let's suppose for instance I'm going to remove this, what it will happen, you will get an infinite loop. Your program will run as an infinite loop, because see, I started with the x, okay, x is equal to 1, and it got c, okay, x is 1, and 1 got printed. But again, x ka value is 1, and 1 is still less than 10. So it is continue get printed, printed, printed. This is called infinite loop, okay? So did you understood what is the benefit, what is the difference between the for and while loop? For loop, in for loop, programmer knows how many time has to be executed. But while loop, who knows? While loop,
Till the condition.
yes, till the condition is false. Yes, correct. So let me interrupt this cell. It got hanged now. Interrupt this. Yes, it got hanged. Don't worry, it got hanged. So I can run once again. And up. Okay. So very important thing. While loop, how many times you want to execute, that is complete control on the user. For loop, programmer knows how many time has to be executed. If you know in advance how many times your program has to be executed, then go for the for loop. If you don't know how many times your program has to be executed, then go for the while loop. Did you understood? Now that's what we are putting this condition x plus equal to 1. So it will not do these things. It will get printed. Okay, I think kernel got died. My kernel got died. I think I have to restart my server. Just a minute. I input output notebook. Input output message. Okay, this server got hanged up. Wait a minute. Let me restart my Jupyter notebook once again.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So Control C. And now I can create this thing, Control V, and desktop. My classes MLD 24 December Python input output. Yeah, it should work now. Yeah, it is working now. That's okay. Yeah. So we understood these things. I think again I tested x plus equal to 1. Cool. So we are getting 1 to 10. Okay. Totally makes sense. We understood the while loop as well. Now let me give you some question as well on top of it. Okay, how many of you learned in KG1 two ka table, two cross, two one jar, two like this, two one jar, two like this program? How many of you written two two jar, four?
Four.
Huh? Done it in your class or school? So I want to write a program like this. You have to write a program in such a way so that user will pass the number, whatever number, and the table should get printed. Want to do? Let's do that. So first of all, take a number with the user, which tables you want to write. So I can write here eval function first, or integer. User has to pass the integer only, right? So I'm going to ask here input enter a number, and number will come here. And now I'm gonna execute the for loop, and I know how many times has to be executed, 10 times, right? For I in range of for I in range of 1 to 11. Why 1 to 11? Because I have to start from 1, right? So I'm going to write here print. So I want to number, right? 2, 3, this will pass by the user. So I'm going to write f string, and I'm going to write like this, n u m n u m n u m number cross symbol. I'm going to give cross x, and here I'm going to pass I, okay, and I will be passed by the user. So I will come from this for loop, and equal to I'm going to pass, okay, I'll give some gap as well, so things will be easier to make sense. And equal to I'm going to pass here, yeah, here I'm passing these things like number and into I. That's all. And here I can close this code. Yeah, it should not be getting printed. So here I am passing, let's suppose 5. And can you see this? We are getting the exact result how we were doing in our class nursery or KG classes. We were writing the my table, right? 5 1 ja 5, and this table will give you. I am very weak in 19's table, so I can get the 19th table as well. Hmm. Are you able to understand any problem with this program?
No, sir.
Cool. Okay, now we can discuss about another control statement, which is called transfer statement. Okay, so cell type markdown, and here I'm going to write just a minute. Third control statement is transfer statement transfer statement. And you know, transfer statement is what are the transfer statement is? Number one, break. Tell me, very good. Break,
Continue pass.
continue, pass. Very good. CAU, continue, CUN, continue, CUN, TI, I think this is the spelling correct. Spelling for continue and pass. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Now we are going to discuss first is what we are going to discuss break. Okay. So I want to discuss first break statement. So let me discuss first one is for break. Break is we can use break statement inside the loop to break loop. Why this is coming always? Break loop execution based on break loop execution, execution, execution based on some condition. Okay, some condition. That's all. Now this is my break loop, and I want to discuss this part in bit more. Okay, so let me do the programming for I in range. If I'm writing here range, and here I'm going to pass 10, and let's suppose I'm passing here print I'm printing this, I'm getting this result. Let's suppose if I will want to break this loop at some condition. Let's suppose if I'm going to write if I equal to 7, and I want to break this loop. I want to break this loop. Now if I'll execute, you can see it got broken after 6. So it came 1, then it got printed. 2 came printed, 3 came, 4 came, 5 came, 6 came. When the 7 came, I ka value becomes 7. It check, okay, I is equal to 7. It went inside and it break the loop. Did you understood about the break? How the
Yes,
break is
sir.
getting work? Similarly, let's suppose take another example. So if I'm going to write cart is equal to array, and inside of array I will pass 10, 20, 30, comma 40, okay, and comma 50, comma 60, okay. Now I want to write for item in cart, and I am going to write if item, what the hell, if item greater than equal to 50, then break the loop, or else print item. Now if I'll execute, you can see it got printed 10, 20, 30, 40, but it didn't print 50 and 60 because at 50 it got broken. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll discuss continue. Okay. Now let's discuss continue block. Hmm. Continue block. So we can use continue block, continue statement to skip current current iteration and continue next iteration. Okay, so let me show you this part. So what I am trying to say, let's suppose if I'm writing for I in range of 10, if I'm printing these things, and if I'll do print I, if I'm writing this, it got printed, right? But I want to put some condition. Let's suppose if I equal to 7, I want to continue. I want to continue, and what will happen? Just try to understand. Just try to understand. Can you see this? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and after 6, 7 is not there because at 7 it got skipped. And what we wrote in the statement, we can use the continue statement to skip the current iteration. So current iteration was 7, and 7 got skipped. So major difference between the continue and break: continue will only stop at the current iteration, but break will stop the entire iteration at the certain condition. Did you understood what do you mean by the continue and break and how it works?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cool. Makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you. Now, okay. Now let's me. Okay. I would like to ask you question to be covered before coming in the next class. In the next class, I want these answers. Class is not getting end now. Wait. So first, write a difference between a loop and for loop and while loop. You have to write this program. You have to give the example as well. Python example. Write a code in Python and give the example. How to exit from the loop. So this is the homework. And third question is will be how to skip some iteration inside the loop. Okay. Now third, now we are going to discuss third iterative statement, which is called pass. Pass is nothing but in case of Java, you can define empty loop. Means what I'm trying to say, just try to understand. Okay, let me write this. Pass is a keyword in Python, is a keyword in Python, Python, Python. In your programming language, programming language, programming syntactic means like in our programming, it won't allow it it won't allow to create empty block, empty block. We can't create. So, in order to create the empty block, we have to use the pass keyword. Okay, that's fine. This is the bare minimum thing. Let's suppose you are going to create for I in range of 10 and you are not defining inside of any statement, it will throw an error. But if you want to define, leave it like this, you can write a pass and the error will go on. So this is the issue. This is the pass keyword. Okay. So hope you understood, right? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Cool. Okay. Now we are going to discuss another data type, which is very important data type. It is called string data type. Let me explain. Okay. So control flow, we understood. Complete control flow, right? Any doubt?
No, sir. No, sir.
Cool. So now I'm going to create a new Python notebook. And I will give this name as, I'll give this name as, just a minute. I will give this name string name. String, string data type. Okay. Now this has been gone, leave this, and I should get open these things here. Okay. So this is very important data type in case of any kind of programming language. Either you are working on Python, Java, .NET, PHP, whatever programming language you are using, in top of that, this data type is very important. And it takes time to understand as well. And I'll tell you why we need this much of thing. Let's suppose if you are filling any kind of college admission form. So what are the fields are there? Name is there, date of birth is there, okay, and what are the else? Father's name, father's or husband name, right? Father's or husband name, HUS. We have the husband name should be there, or what else are the
Mother
percentage?
name, course,
Percentage, course, yes, COURS, course, anything. Yeah, these are the fields. Now just try to understand out of all the fields, this name will form in form of string, right? Date of birth is the date time or string. It's a string only. Similarly, father's name is what? It's always a string. String. Percentage is a float. Codes it will be a string. Now see in one form, 90% data are going in form of string, right? Only percentage is going in form of float, right? So that's what string is very important data type because we are going to use 90% data in form of string. Okay. Now let me understand what is string. So first question is what is string? So cell type markdown and I will ask what is string? Why this n is here? Okay, just allow me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay. Any sequence of character within the either single quote or double quote is considered to be as string. Okay. So what I wanted to say, let's suppose if someone syntax is what? In case of Python, it support both the thing. In case of Python, it support both the thing means you can define a string like this as well, or else you can define the string like this as well. Okay, both the thing is okay for Python. Okay, now just try to understand how to define multi-line string. How to define multi-line of string. Okay. Sorry. How to define multi-line of string? We can define multi-line of string iterate literals using double quote or single quote as well. So what I was trying to say, you can define multiple line string like this. 3 dot and you can write my name is Rajesh and I am teaching Python. Python. Our class, our class, our class is at 3 p.m. Okay, that's all. You can close like this. This is the way to define multi-line statement. Okay, let me explain this part once again. Let's suppose if you control shift enter. So let's suppose I'm going to write these things. Okay. If I'll execute this, if I'll print as I'm getting, oh, okay, I'm getting in the format. Can you see this slash n? So what I can do, print, I can write here print. Just a minute. Hold on. And can you see this? It is in that format. Which format I wrote in the same format, the output is get coming. But let's suppose if I'm going to do copy, paste it here, and I will remove two of the string from here and from here as well. What happened? My name is Ham. So you can see, just try to understand this came. Okay. So it won't allow. You cannot write. It's throwing an error, right? Always. So you cannot do like this. You can keep in form of this only. That's all. And then only. And now if I'll print as I will get in form of string, right? It will not be in paragraph form. So if you want to create, if you want to write a string in the form of paragraph, you can go for it. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Now, how to access character from the string? Yes, sir. Now we are going to understand the string operation. Okay. Now we are going to discuss another topic which is called string operation. String operation. What is the string operation can come? Number one, how to access. Number one, how to access characters, CHRACTR, characters of a string, of a string, okay, of a string, okay. Now just try to access. Number one, what are the different way to access? Number one, by using index, by using index. Number two, by using index, and then just a minute, let me explain this part in that way only. So how to access the character shift enter, this shift enter, and number one by using index. Number one by using index. So let's suppose I can show you. Let's suppose I'm going to write here s is equal to 5 ron, 5 ron, and if I want to access, if I want to print, just try to understand, huh? Here if I'm printing P, okay, here I'm printing P. Let me explain this part in the whiteboard, okay. So just try to understand what I'm trying to say. This is the, sorry, I am very good. I didn't connected my digital board today. I'm using my mouse. Are you able to understand what I'm drawing?
So,
Fibron, and this is my N. Now just try to understand. Okay, otherwise I can connect now. Just a minute, hold on. Let me connect my digital board as well. Where is my board? Just hold on. I can, so that I can explain in a better way. So now what I was trying to say, see, the index of this P is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's suppose if I have to access P, how we can access P now? Just tell me, how can we access P?
I the index
Hmm?
index value.
Yeah, just a minute. Let me. Okay, now index value. That's good. So I can write 0 and I am able to name error. P is not defined. Okay. I can get this in form of 0. Similarly, if I want to access B or else R index is what? 3, right? So I can pass here 3. Okay. Similarly, let's suppose if you want to access from P to B, okay, that is concept is known as string slicing. Okay, string slicing. So here I can pass till what? till B you want to pass, right? So you can
Zero
pass
comma three.
0, comma 3, yes. If you're not passing 0, it will by default consider as a 0. If you are passing 0 as well, it will work. PYB. Let's suppose access, if you want to access from Y to O, Y to O, or from Y to end. So what you can do, Y is getting start at 1, Y is getting start at 1, and end. I am not passing anything, so it will go by till end. But if you're passing here 5 as well, that is also should work. Okay, so you cannot pass. Okay, so you cannot pass like this because, and let's suppose you want to print till O. So what you can do? So this was that. So you can do like this. YBRO, YBRO. Okay. Are you able to understand what is these things? String slicing.
Sure.
Similarly, let's suppose you want to reverse this string. How we can do? Print. Okay, one more thing before going to reverse. One more thing. Let's suppose this is your starting point, this is your ending point, and this there is a one more step which is called steps. So if you are going to, okay, I made it wrong. If you are going to make these things like this, command X, and here I am going to print, and if I'm doing these things, can you see this? What happened? First character got printed, skip for second character. Then B got printed, skip fourth character, PB, and then R got skipped, then O got printed, then N got skipped. So one by one character got skipped. Did you understand what that these things is doing, getting done here?
Okay.
One by one. Similarly, if you want to skip two characters, so you can pass 3, and your 3 character P got printed and 2 character will get skipped, Y and B, and R got printed. Then again O and N got skipped, and the third character is not there, so it didn't get printed. So that is known as the skip character. Syntax is very easy here. So see what I'm trying to say. First, we are going to write starting point, number 1. Starting point. I'm going to write starting point, colon, ending point. Okay, ending point, colon, steps. Okay, this is the syntax to define string slicing. Okay, so this is the syntax for define what? String slicing. Now let's do the reversing of the string. How we can do the reverse of the string? Print as I'm going to write here colon, 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 and -1. Now, if I write -1, then you can see this complete string become reversed. -1 in the sense of, what do you mean by the -1? Just let me annotate this part first. Try to understand it that way. In case of number line, if you know the number line, how the number line is getting worked. So this is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want from starting point, from ending point. But if you are writing the positive direction, means here the steps you are writing positive. By default, it is positive. So it follow from 0 to progressive way. But if you are defining here -1, means what? It is going from the ending to initial point. That's what in the reverse direction. That's why it got printed NORBYT. Is it making sense?
Yes, sir.
Cool. More than enough. Okay. Now, slice operator we understood. Mathematical operation also we know. Okay, fine. I am going to give some homeworks as well. Okay. I'll see. Homework is very important. Wherever I'm writing homework, that a homework has to be done.
Okay, sir.
So this is the first homework. Write a program to access each character of the string in the forward and backward direction. Why using while loop, not slice operator. See, I did a changes of this thing. Slightly change I did. Hope you can do. If not work, then do let me know. I'm making cell type as a markdown. Second homework, assignment. It is called assignment. Second assignment. Okay, leave the second assignment. This you can go ahead with this. Now we are going to discuss. Okay, what's the time now? Okay, leave it for today. I think Rupa is also didn't join. There is a lot of thing is there. So we are going to conduct one more class on Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday will be class at night. Night 9 p.m. Are we guys okay? Because yesterday we couldn't take a class, just because of that, we are going to arrange tomorrow, a day after tomorrow, Tuesday, one more class will be there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll share this. I will upload these notebooks. Let me upload directly. Otherwise, I will forgot. I will forgot. Right. So let me upload this in your drive. These notebooks, class notes, and Python classes, MLD 24th December. Day 2. This is, let me write the day 3. Day 3. And inside of day 3, I can define all those things, right? These are the things we discussed. Okay, and I can also go with the master sheet. Master sheet. Here I can define day 3 string. And what are the topic? Control statement. Okay, talk with your colleague. Rupa, please be attentive in the class.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So you guys have already access on this Day-3. So you can access this master sheet, and I will copy paste this, copy this immediately. Okay. Copy link, and people, anyone with this link can access this. I will upload the YouTube video as well, this today's class recording by end of the night. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all for today. We'll catch up Tuesday at 9 p.m. I will share these things over the group as well. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Cool.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.